Hey, what's up, everybody? It's really good to connect with you again on SP Kids Monday. And it's really good what's going on right now, you guys. And so I'm really excited to dive in to our content for today and what we're talking about for this week and the story that we have. So let me kind of recap what we've been moving into for this month of August. And then I want to get right into our story, which is a good one. If you've never read it before, I won't give it away yet, but it's an awesome story. So what we've been talking about, our theme rather, let me kind of point you to what some of the stuff we have back here. But our theme for this month is indescribable. And so really, when we look at that word, we are connecting that with another big word, which is creativity. And I love this word because, again, creativity is everywhere. The fact that I am communicating with you in this way, the fact that we have mountains all around us, Yosemite, is all because of the creativity of God. And God gives us that same creativity. So I'm really excited that we get to talk about that this month. And so let me read to you guys creativity and what we're talking about when we look at that. So creativity is imagining what you could do. Why? Because you're made in the image of God. And our theme verse for the month of August also connects with this. And I want to read this to you guys as well. And if you have a moment to look up Psalm 145, do that together. Psalm 145:3, that's our theme verse for this month. Here's what it says. It says, Lord, you are great. You are really worthy of praise. No one can completely understand how great you are. And that's what I love about God is bigger than us. God is more creative than us. And He is with us. Now I know as you guys are out there right now, most of us on this mountain have started school this week. I'm guessing it was different, right? You're online, all the way online, at least for a bit. And I'm guessing that it's not exactly the way any of us wants. We'd rather be around our friends and with people and going to school, or at least in a class that we would like to be in, whatever it may be. But a little side note, God is with us during this time. God is creatively looking to accomplish something during this time. And what I have to ask myself, what we have to ask ourselves is, are we listening to Him? Are we listening to Him? Now, that right there connects very much into our story for this week. Now, I'm not going to read anything from this story, but I'm just going to point you to it. Our story for this week is from the book, and really not from the book, but it's the entire book of Esther. Esther has 5 chapters. It's not very long. You can read it together as a family in a couple different chunks over the course of the week, maybe a chapter a night. And if you have never heard of Esther and who she is, what she did, and the entire story that takes place within that book, you are in for a treat. It is a look, when we think about creativity, it's a look at how God creatively enters into the story of a person and brings this person creatively to accomplish His work. And so Esther is this person, she becomes queen. I won't give it away too much, maybe a little bit. But she ends up saving her people, the Jews. Or at least God ends up using her to save her people. And so the story of Esther is a profound one. It's a big one. It's one that God does an amazing work through. And so I'd encourage you guys this week as a family, parents, or even you, if you're just watching right now and you've never read this story, oh man, jump into it. You can get through it throughout the week. It won't take you super long time, or you can even listen to it, audio Bible as well. But the book of Esther really takes us through to a place where God is creatively moving and creatively looking to accomplish His purpose. And so with that, I want to read and leave you guys with our question for this week. So our question for this week is this: what do you think your purpose could be? What do you think your purpose could be? See, what happens with Esther in this story is she finds that God is creatively moving and has a purpose for her life and the place that she is at. Even though the story starts with her kind of going, I'm not sure what is going on around me. And that may be a way that you feel, is you're wondering, is God up to something? I can't really see him. I don't really know what he's doing. It feels like things have been taken away from me. And you know what? That's okay, because that's the very spot that God could meet us in and reveal to us a purpose for this time and a purpose for us and where we are at and what he wants to accomplish. All right, my friends, I love you guys. I miss you guys. And please, again, if you want to interact online in the comments, would love that. And we will see you next week. Bye, everybody.